Okay, so I'm in my workshop again. Next job, I've managed to get some more lights to mend this one. Can you remember back when I asked the question, something wrong with my Equinox Fusion 100 spots, wouldn't change colour? Well, let me look at that faulty one right now, then show you what I'm going to do to try not fix it, but change it. Ooh, curious. Okay, so this is the critter that's causing me all the problems. I don't know if you remember before, the Fusion 100 spot from Equinox. Now, moving over here, obviously plugged into Light Rider, using the Prime 2 in Denon DJ Prime with a Control 1. Now it should be on red, but it is stuck on pinky blue, pink half and half. I'm trying to catch the colour. Let me pause it. Right, so it's on here, look, it's half and half pink and a bit of blue, all sorts. Right. Let me show you the working one, what it should be doing. Okay, so I plugged the working one in, or was working. I've not had these on for a while. I need to put them, let me look, it's resetting at the moment, but I do need to put it on to 44. Taking a long time to reset. There we go, it's on the show reel at the moment. So I wanted to go down to 44. Enter, and hopefully yes. So now I have got it. This one's the working one. We've got red. There we go. Let me press play on here. It's red. So if I change it now, I change it from red and stop the red. It's now doing its own thing there. I can change it to green. I can change it to blue. So this is the working one. Blue, green, red. It's working fine. Put some music on. Now there we go, it's doing its thing. So that's the working one. So let me show you what I've got to change it. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? No? Let's find out. Okay, so I bought two of these, sold as spares and repairs. They actually work, they're just the bodywork. Look at that, it's broken. The other one's worse than this one. And what I thought I would do is change the white ones down there and swap the cover for that and change this one into white. Do you think I'll be able to do it? Well, that's my thought. Let's find out. Okay, so I'm going to take this apart, take the black casing off and put the white casing on. Okay, so let me get a screwdriver. See how easy it all comes apart. So obviously I've unplugged it. Put all the screws on this table, hopefully. So there's 4 screws on there. Oh, by the way, I have tested. I'm not just changing the covers without testing and make sure it's working. It's definitely working. In fact, it's working very smoothly indeed. I paid 160 quid for 2 of these, about 300 quid a piece. And all I can see wrong with them is they're well battered on the casing, but I don't mind that because I'm going to change the casing over. Is what I'm doing right now. So there's 4 screws, one there and there, so the top should just, in theory, there's a lot of cracking going on. Don't have to worry about this one, do we? I know I'm going to make the other one. Now maybe the other one is more battered than this one. So it just comes off just like that with 4 screws. So I'm going to put that out of the way, leave the 4 screws at the top. It's a little bit dusty inside, not worried about that. So now then, can I get this side bit off? It'll be very interesting for you, but I'll be waiting for just one to come up second hand so I can just do this job. Hopefully it should be, shouldn't it, the same? There's no reason why it shouldn't be the same, but you never know with the might just be a little different, out of date or something. We'll see. Now I know it's wobbly on this thing. I've got it on, this is what I stand them on, my podiums, and I need them this weekend because just move that up. Coordinate somewhere. There we go. And they're wobbly now. Okay, still see it, yeah. So I've now taken all the screws off there. So that just slots out there, yeah. Okay, so I'll save that because I know the other one is pretty bad. So that's a good section there. Okay, we are nearly there then. Let's see what else can we take off. Take the other side off. So unscrew that one. Do for sale. Comes in a pair, which is quite handy. So that bit's splitting off, but I can repair that if I need to. But I'll put that to one side because it might be alright with the other one. The other one is even worse, it's taped up to anything. I will show you that one and maybe change it over later, but right now I'm taking all the screws out of this and get the last screw out of this side. And it is quite hard because it keeps pushing against away from me because it's a moving head. Right, so that's the belt cover. Quite clean though, isn't it? Interesting to see. The belt looks quite new and clean. Oh, pleased about that. So that's the broken part. I'll put that over there. Now how does this come apart? It was a couple of years ago now and I was gutted when one of them didn't work. It would work on standalone. Look at me, there's a video, I'll put a link into it, when I was trying to work out what the problem was. Oh, that's good. The whole section comes out there. Just holding on, of course, by one screw that's not quite out far enough. Oh, it needs a bit more. I don't want to lose any screws. So, love hearts. I usually put love hearts on the floor for the first dance, and on the ceiling. So they're pretty much the same, aren't they? One on top of the other. I don't want to lose any of the screws, which I probably will do. There we go. Okay, so how is this fastened onto there? Interesting. So that's black. Oh, right, okay. Is that just a cover? I'm hoping that's just a thick lens cover. I think it's those two there. Let me try. Yes, it is. So there's two. Blimey. One there. And one there. Absolutely weird. And cool at the same time. You know, you sit there, you think, wow, there we are. Lens cap off. I might give that a clean before I put it back on. That is an awkward. I can see what's going on to this. It's going to be awkward and not want to come out. There we are. I've lost one. Where's that gone? It went somewhere. I don't know where it went. Oh, I've lost the screw, but it doesn't matter because the screw's in the other one, isn't there? Oh, I knew I'd lose one. Where did it go? That's weird. So lift that off. There we go. There's the other one. Oh, one screw stayed behind. Hopefully the other screws, yeah, they've just dropped out in there. So there we are, one skeleton. Okay, so there we are. A naked moving head. Looks weird, doesn't it? There's the focus. So when it needs a bit more focus, that comes up. Oh no, that's the prism, isn't it? Yeah, get it right, Jimmy. So when the prism comes in, that's the prism, because you can just see it's sort of three-pronged thing. It looks a bit like that thing up All the Worlds. And then, oh, got all this complicated wiring. I'm going to give it a clean up, and then I'm going to give it a bit of a new makeover with white body. I might have to take the sticker off if I can. If not, there's no. I'm not going to leave it black. Doesn't really matter. So looking good. So you'll see me when I start to take put the white things back together. So I'll get that sorted now. You don't want to see me take that one apart, you've just seen me take this one. So I'm putting the white things on there. So I'm going to take the white one apart right now, which is down here. Make sure I've got the right one. Let's see if it fits, shall we? Right, I've got everything undone on the white one, and I've transferred the sticker over. Let's see what stage I've got to. Make sure I don't mix them up once together. I am fixing the right one. Okay, so this is the good one. I've taken the sticker off the old one. This is the old one down here. I've taken the front sticker off that one and just put it over there, because it's only the front that's going to be showing, and hopefully that'll just be good enough. It's stuck enough to make an effect. Okay, so it's time to rebuild. Where do I start? Well, oh yes, I've got to take this bit off here because I don't want black underneath, and then bits around there. So I've got that to do. So you'll join me when I put everything back together. I'm not sure you put it back together because it's just the reverse of what I'm doing. I'm going to start with the front lens and work my way round. So call back when I've got it all back together. Oh, this is harder than I thought. See how we get on. It's a lot harder putting it back together than taking it apart. So I've got the lens on, the two side piece, well, one side piece, and the middle bit. I think I've got them on. I've just got to put the other side piece on, then the top and the bottom. See how we get on. Whoa, carry on. Right, the other side piece. I don't think there's a left and right. I think they just go on. Like that, to clip in. Yep. Just put the screws in. Once you've located the hole, it is right. That's two sides on, the lens and the middle bit. I've got a bit of a gap in the middle bit, I can't seem to squash it in, but I think it'll be okay. Now it's time to put one of the tops on. Top first, shall we? And see what happens for that. So I guess they just slots on just like that. Let's see how we get on. I've left the screws in there. I think that should be how it works. It's like surgery, isn't it? Oh yes. Another screwdriver. So hopefully they'll go down into there. No. In there somehow. Is it over the top like that? Yeah. Okay. It's not gone down all the way. Why is that? That's it. It's gone down all the way at the front. So I'll do one of them. Has it gone in the hole? Now it's looking good, isn't it? It's not gone in the hole. Wait 2 minutes. It's not. Proof the animal. Okay, so move that upright so we'll get them on. That's that side on. And I'll do the top first and then put the last two on. So while I'm doing this, I'll see you in a bit. So I think that's it. I'm happy with them two. I'm going to get them set up now in sound switch, ready for the wedding next week. Then my job here is done. I'm happy with that. I've got a cannibalized one down there and I've got a spare one. Oh, I'll show you that one, how bad the other one really is. This has had a crack along there and it looks like it wants a good clean out, but it's been taped. The bottom bit's okay, I think. It's just these bits, so that's not too bad, that one. Get away with that. But maybe the other one would be better. This one. Oi, come back. So what do you reckon? Think I've done it? Take a look. Yay, they're both red. Play tune. Making some funny noises. Maybe just initially. Off we go. We have got the gobos working. They're both working exactly the same. There we are. There, look, the gobos. They're both exactly the same. There's one's up there somewhere. Oh, nice. So it's doing what it needs to do. So I have an auto loop on here that sends them. Oh, it's not quite the same. So there on the dance floor. Take that off again. Okay, that's because I caught that one, I think. Yep, they're both in time to the music on Night Rider. So I'm going to press white. Strobe. Yep, the strobe in. Excellent. I'm happy with those, I think. Are they the same colour? Yeah. So when I put them back to floor, there we go. Nice. Okay, so they both got the love arts there. I'm happy with that as it is, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to redo the positions. Or do you think that'll be alright? have a look, shall we?